I welcome everyone. In this video, we will discuss about sensors and actuators. First of all, sensors. It is a device which converts physical quantity into electrical quantity. A physical quantity may belong to pressure, temperature, displacement, a water level, it may be a strain, gas level, light light intensity, even our biometric like fingerprint, iris pattern, smoke or fire. So these are all the physical quantities, and these are all the parameters of atmosphere. From the atmosphere itself we can able to measure all these things. So this is so called physical quantity, a device which converts its physical quantity into electrical quantity, so called this is sensors. Similarly, a device which converts sorry electrical quantity into physical quantity. I mean electrical quantity, in terms of voltage or current, right? A device which converts electrical quantity into a sound. Okay, just I am giving voltage. If I am increasing the voltage level, the sound will get increased. This is so called buzzer, right? So light alarm, just I can give light alarm. So these are the physical quantities, possible physical quantities the sensor, the actuators can able to give. It may be a cooling mechanism, or it may be a heat exchanging mechanism, or it may be a linear or rotary movement. Simply it may be a DC motor. So actuator is nothing but a device which converts electrical quantity into physical quantity. So one end, the sensors are converting the entire physical quantity into electrical quantity, and another end, actuator, is taking so called electrical quantity and converting back into physical quantities. One question may arise in your mind: why this conversion is happening? You are just taking up the physical quantities and dropping the same physical quantity here. Why this conversion is happening inside, in between the sensors and actuators? Who is actually working? Who is actually in the need of this electrical quantity? The answer is CPU. Yeah, the sensors are interacting with the environment and converting its value into electrical quantity. CPU, so-called processor, it is processing the data, and according to the measured data, it is deciding one action, one task, and it will be done only by the actuators, right? So it is giving the controlled signal in terms of electrical quantity. The actuator will acting upon the electrical quantity, and it is converting the entire system into, the equivalent physical quantity will be converted by actuator. So for example, simple, go and observe your laptop. Your laptop is having a cooling fan. Okay, there will be a temperature sensor which is actually measuring the temperature of the CPU. If it is going beyond the preset value, say for 40 degrees Celsius, so automatically this heat will be measured by the temperature sensor, and it will be reported to the CPU in terms of electrical quantity. The CPU will take a decision. If it is exceeding 40 degrees Celsius, automatically a cooling fan to be switched on. So it is giving a command like on and off command to the actuator like DC motor. Okay, so the actuator like DC motor, practically speaking, directly we are unable to give a data to the DC motor. We need a driving mechanism in between them. So generally speaking, the CPU is just giving a command to the driver circuit like on and off. So the driver circuit will take a responsibility to control over the fan, DC motor. The driver circuit is actually responsible circuits. After receiving the commands from the CPU, it is acting accordingly. It is switching on and switching off the DC motor. So now you can able to realize there is a small automation was available in your laptop itself. If the temperature rises, automatically the cooling fan turned on. This is the kind of automation given by the embedded system. The embedded system itself, in the embedded system, it can able to talk with the atmospheric parameters, and it can able to react on it. Wherever it can provide automation. Why we are converting everything into electrical quantity? The answer is a CPU is a digital device. Like a CPU is a digital device. He only knows electrical language. Voltage or current. So our physical quantity supposed to convert into electrical quantity, we need a device called sensors. There are different types of sensors are available. As you can see in the picture, temperature measurement, IR sensor, ultrasonic sensor, each one is having their own property. It will measure each and individual physical quantity, and it will convert it into electrical quantity. Ultrasonic sensors, gyroscope, accelerometer, alcohol sensor, light sensor, temperature sensor, smoke sensors, PIR, color sensors, humidity sensor. So you can able to visualize these different types of sensors. So these are all the sensors which is converting physical quantity into electrical quantity. And you can able to see water flow sensors, IR receiver, soil moisture sensor, this is soil moisture sensor, touch sensor, rain sensor. Nowadays the automobile comes with this rain sensor, right? So in our visor itself, if there is any rain drops, automatically this rain sensor will identify the droplets, and automatically it energize, it turn on the heater. Okay, so without using the wiper itself, it is automatically evaporated with the help of a heater coil, which is available at the bottom side of your visor. So these are all the possible heartbeat sensors, IR sensors. So each and every, these are all called as sensors. And another end, actuators, relay, a solenoid, motor, robotic control, a timer, a alarm, a valve, everything comes under actuator. In my example, the laptop cooling fan mechanism itself, that is a DC motor. A 5 volt, a small DC motor is employed to provide some ventilation, right, for your CPU. A relay is nothing but we are using smart home applications, so we can able to switch on and off our fan or light, everything, all the electrical appliances may be switch on and off with the help of your mobile phone. So if you want to switch on and off from your mobile phone itself, it is possible. And at another end, at the electrical side, in the power circuit, there will be an element called relay. So this relay is actually once receiving the command from your mobile phone, it is actually connecting or disconnecting the power supply to that particular electrical appliances. So these are all the various kind of actuators. As you can see in the picture, now the automobiles comes with this feature called adaptive cruise control. So this is so called ACC. So normally all the automobiles are having cruise control. Now it is getting improvised. The name is adaptive cruise control. So it can able to monitor the speed of the vehicle which is going before your vehicle. Okay, so it is going far away from nearly 5 to 10 feet. It is going, there is one more vehicle is going in front of you. With the help of a proper sensor arrangements in your car, you can able to measure the speed of that car. Okay, if it is going in 65 meter per hour, our car is actually maintaining its own speed, which is lesser than or equal to 65 meter per hour. So it is not possible to hit the car, because we are measuring the speed of our car as well as the car which is going in front of us. This is so called adaptive cruise control. Okay, in case of some vehicles, if they are violating the rule and just coming in front of your line, your sensor in your dashboard will automatically find the speed of that particular vehicle, and then it will automatically reduce the speed of this vehicle. This is the ultimate feature. This is so called adaptive cruise control. So here we need actuators, sensors and CPUs, this structure. And ABS, This is anti-lock braking systems, ABS so called. This is actually giving an ultimate braking mechanism. Nowadays all the vehicles in India, they are advised to provide this feature for all company cars, and even irrespective of budget of the car, they are instructed to give ABS for all the four wheelers. Now the two wheelers also comes with these features. What is ABS? Is nothing but the ABS is nothing but anti-lock braking mechanism. So this anti-lock braking mechanism is actually with the help of a oil fluid itself, it is possible to give this braking mechanism. And if you are going nearly by if you are going more than 100 km/h in a road, if you are suddenly applying the brake, your tires will get slip. Irrespective of the surface of the road, surely it will get skid and your car will get damaged. You will see a very big disaster. So in order to avoid this situation, we need to apply a pulsed brake. So actually the wheel is getting locked, so the movement of the inertia of the entire vehicle body is something uncontrolled. So when you are applying the brake, if it is a pulsed brake, okay, I mean brake hold unhold, hold unhold, likewise we can able to give pulsed brake, we can able to avoid this skidding effect. So this ABS is actually giving 12 to 15 hold per seconds. It is actually not possible by our human drivers, right? So it is actually applying the brake and releasing the brake per second. It is 12 to 15 hold it is giving. So it is done by some separate mechanism. You can able to see this ABS working in separate YouTube videos like this, and this is because of some oil based fluid mechanics is applied over here. And our objective is to understand how the sensors and actuators is working here. Actually the entire odometer of your vehicle is measuring the speed of your vehicle. In addition to that, each and every wheel will be arranged with a wheel sensor, wheel speed sensors. How the wheels is rotated, how many times it is getting revolved, this measurement is taken separately by the speed sensors, and odometer is actually measuring the engine speed, right? So at the moment when you are applying the brake, the speed will be compared, I mean the wheel speed as well as the engine speed will be compared. There will be a drastic change, right? When you are immediately applying the brake, the odometer will slowly reduce its value, and speed sensor, it can able to detect the immediate arrest in speed. So there is a clue for the entire intelligent system behind this ABS. So if there is a drastic change between odometer and the wheel sensor, it will start applying the ABS. So the oil from the oil tank, it is supplied immediately, and hold effect, hold and seconds, as you can see in the figure, as you can see in the video, 12 to 15 hold per seconds. This pulsed brake was done by means of some actuators. Actuators, they are just releasing the oil and holding the oil. This frequency is properly maintained by this CPU. I mean there is a CPU is there. So you can able to align with this concept: sensors, CPU and actuators. So this is the concept behind ABS. So this mechanism is actually a very big feature in automobiles. With the help of these examples, you can able to realize how sensors, actuators are very important for an embedded system applications, embedded based application. They are in the need of some sensors and actuators, and the working principle of sensors and actuators, you can able to realize. Actual concept is converting the physical quantity into electrical quantity, and then actuator, that is converting the electrical quantity into back to the physical quantity. Thank you.